You've tried timeouts. You've tried counting to 3, and yet, every morning you find yourself back in the same fight. The resistance, the defiance, the meltdown. You think your child is misbehaving, but here's what neuroscience reveals. You are misinterpreting their body's survival signal. That wasn't an act of defiance. It was a cry for regulation. Today we're going to stop trying to change behavior and start resetting the nervous system. By the end of this video, you will understand the Polyvagal Theory, the secret key to unlocking your child's internal calm, turning tantrums into connection, and finally bringing peace back to your home. Here's the root of the problem. When your child is stressed, their prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for logic and calm decision-making, is essentially offline. Control has been handed over to the amygdala, the brain's tiny smoke detector. This is the fight, flight, or freeze response. The child isn't listening because they can't. They are in survival mode. The key to ending this is not control, but connection through the vagus nerve. To understand why this nerve is so important, we must go back to the 1990s and the work of Dr. Stephen Porges. Porges realized the nervous system wasn't just on or off. It had 3 distinct modes, like a complex security system designed for survival. The vagus nerve, which connects the brain to almost every major organ, acts as the master conductor of this system. It has 2 main branches, the older dorsal vagal, which triggers shutdown, and the newer ventral vagal, which is the key to safety and social connection. When you know how to stimulate this nerve, you don't stop a tantrum. You physically switch your child out of survival mode. Let's understand the 3 modes of the nervous system, or the 3 pathways of the Polyvagal Theory. First, the ambitious survival, or red mode. This is the sympathetic nervous system taking over. You see tantrums, screaming, hitting, or running away. The amygdala is in control, pumping out stress hormones. The brain perceives a threat and mobilizes the body to fight or flee. The child is not being difficult, their body is trying to escape. Second, the shutdown or blue mode. This is the older, more primitive dorsal vagal response. The child might freeze, zone out, or show selective hearing. You might see them lying motionless or completely withdrawing. The body is conserving energy because the threat feels overwhelming and escape is impossible. This is a state of psychological and physical collapse. Third, the connection, or green mode. This is the most crucial state, driven by the ventral vagal pathway. It's the goal. Here, the child is calm, curious, listening, and playful. They are engaging socially, making good eye contact, and showing flexibility. This is the only state where true learning, communication, and connection can happen. Your goal as a parent is to move your child from the red or blue state back to green. Before we introduce the solution, we must dismantle the biggest parenting myth. The myth is that a tantrum is attention-seeking behavior. Research shows that all behavior is connection-seeking, not just attention. A child in red or blue mode is not manipulating you. They are signaling that their nervous system is distressed and they need a safe co-regulator. Trying to ignore a child in a trauma-like state teaches them they are alone, reinforcing the threat. Stop thinking of the meltdown as a choice and start seeing it as a nervous system emergency. Here are the 4 science-backed steps you can use the next time the amygdala takes over. We call it the PACE method. P is for pause. Stop talking, stop reacting. Take 3 deep breaths, focusing on a long, slow exhale. You must regulate your own vagus nerve first. Why? Because regulation is contagious. Your calm is the most powerful tool you have to signal safety to your child's nervous system. If you escalate, Their amygdala detects your stress and confirms the environment is not safe. A 10-second parental pause can save 10 minutes of battle. A is for anchor. Use a slow, low-pitched voice. Get low to their level, maintaining soft eye contact if safe. Low tones activate the vagus nerve's middle ear pathway, which is designed to listen for deep, reassuring human voices rather than high-pitched danger sounds. This auditory signal communicates safety directly to their nervous system. Avoid rapid, high-pitched questions or demands. Speak like a slow, deep river, not a rapid stream. C is for connect. Offer physical contact, like a hug or a hand on the shoulder if tolerated. If they push you away, respect the boundary but remain close. If physical touch is rejected, use verbal connection, mirroring their emotion. I see you are really, really angry, and it's okay to feel that. Connection stops the sense of isolation, immediately reducing the threat level. You are saying, I am safe. You are safe. We are safe together. E is for exit strategy. Once your child is calm and back in the green state, introduce a simple, future-focused question. What will your body need next time we feel this way? Do not lecture, shame, or talk about the past mistake. This question reactivates the prefrontal cortex for reflective thinking and problem-solving. This teaches them internal awareness, building their self-regulation skills for the future. Let's run through 3 real-life scenarios to see the PACE method in action. Scenario 1. The tantrum at the store, red mode. Your 4-year-old is screaming because they can't have the candy. PACE. Response. You stop, breathe out slowly. You refuse to get loud. You kneel down, speaking slowly. I see you are having a very big feeling right now. Your body is feeling angry. You hold a hand out and say, I am right here. We can sit on the floor until your body feels safe. When the tears slow, you whisper, you did a good job making your body calm. Now, what do we need to do to get to the car? Scenario 2. The homework shutdown. Blue mode. Your 10-year-old puts their head on the desk and says, I hate this, I can't do it. PACE response. You take a silent, long breath. You sit beside them. You gently say, your brain feels tired. I can see you are shutting down. You put a hand on their back, using light, steady pressure. This feels too hard right now. We don't have to do it perfectly. We can do one problem together. After a short break and successful completion of a task, you ask, what does your brain need before homework tomorrow? A snack? A 10-minute walk? Scenario 3. The sibling fight, red to green transition. 2 kids are yelling over a toy. PACE response. You walk calmly into the room, your own voice at a soft volume. You address them both calmly. I see 2 upset bodies. I hear loud voices. You separate them and stand between them, a hand on each shoulder. You regulate their shared space. My body is calm. I can help your bodies feel calm too. Once quiet, you ask, we need a plan for this toy tomorrow. What's the plan we can make together so we can both feel good about it? You didn't fail. You just didn't have the map. The Polyvagal Theory is that map. It tells you that your job is not to be a police officer, it's to be a co-regulator. Every single moment of co-regulation strengthens your child's vagus nerve, building their capacity for self-calm. This is not a quick fix, it is the construction of a resilient nervous system. Now, if you struggle with this and find that your child shuts down completely into that blue mode, and you need deeper, specific tools to reach them, that silent, withdrawn child is often the hardest to connect with. We need a separate strategy for that state. Click on the video on your screen now, where I explain the reconnection ritual, the single most effective way to reach a child who has completely withdrawn. This is the next essential piece of the polyvagal puzzle.